So today we are out here at Big Bertha. Place looks pretty trashed, but we're gonna take the XRT. We're gonna give it a rip. I do have the speed gearing in it. It's super windy out here, and there just was a flash flood, so I'm assuming that the ground's gonna be pretty good. I'm thinking about doing a rip down this road to try to get some sort of speed out of this thing now. So I think that's what I'm going to try to attempt first. I don't know how well it'll be, but we got 8 satellites. So let me try to stand with my back to the wind so you guys can hopefully hear me. So I'm going to hit track, start. 8 satellites, says it's testing. Don't really have to go super far. Let's try to make this rip. Let's try. Well, that was full trigger. Pretty stable. This road is bumpy. Some people were asking, is this the next off-road speed build? It might be. Stop, read, 59 miles an hour, and they claim 60. So that's not too bad, 60 plus. So 59 miles an hour, I don't think it's half bad. I do have a temp gun thing on me. 78 degrees. Not bad. But let's get over to Big Bertha. I did bring the sledge and I brought the X-Maxes because this place is like 2 hours. Oh, Big Bertha is taking a beating from all the razors and motorcycles and all that stuff. Big Bertha's right here. Little Bertha's over here. I really like the berms. This is like the perfect area for X-Maxes. And you can tell they strip cars out here. You got pillows. You got all kinds of trash. Remember, I cleaned this area up last time I was here. Ooh, right off the bat. Right on that wheel. Yep. This thing doesn't seem to jump as high as an X-Max. This is why I hit the little jumps right now, so I can get some sort of control over this RC. Still can't rotate. Chef Beardsley was saying you can rotate with the speed gearing, but I don't think this jump is big enough. I'm hitting the jump at like half trigger and then nailing it to try to keep some rotation. Just not enough rotation. RC Guy Garage was telling me that this thing was made for sand, and that's exactly what this is sand. You really got to get a running start at it. Try to get some of that sand out of there. And these are 8500 mAh 100C packs in here. Already squeaking. It flies nice. It flies like a truggy. Now there are those that say that this is a race truck and it should be treated like a race truck. I don't know any class that would race this RC unless they come up with a X series or X class for this RC. I just don't see that. If I'm gonna race on a track, I'm gonna buy a Techno or a kit and build it for the track, and not anything that's this wide. You kind of want it skinnier for racing. You don't want extremely long arms when racing, or wide arms I should say. So I still consider this a basher, not a race truck. Landed on that wing pretty hard. I have to keep letting off to get the steering. Let's try this jump. Well, let's go hit Big Bertha. I got some control over it, but before I do, let me check these motor temps. When I was gearing up, I noticed that I had to pry the motor over on the pins. I kept playing with that. $120. That's really good. I think it was the gear mesh being tight causing it to run hot. And I think gearing it up, you really got to watch that gear mesh. I put the pins where they were supposed to go, bolted it down, mesh was tight, I pulled it apart, and I kept playing with the plastic, and I stuck a screwdriver and pried it away from the spur, and that seemed to give me the mesh I was looking for. It is windy. I'm gonna have to put my back to this. I gotta stand on the other side for one jump. Probably gonna hear some wind noise. Oh, hit some sort of rock or something. Something right in the path. Wind just caught that, and the RC's so light it didn't even go where I wanted it to go. It's just too damn light. The body, everything catches the wind. Not much grip out here in this sand. And this stuff wraps around the wheels, tie up into your bearings. I think this area really needs a taller RC car. Batteries popped undone. With the launch, it's about 30 feet in the air. I hear the fans going. That's not a good sign. All the motor wires came undone. Still only 120. Speed gearing. It's doing fine. I think it has something to do with mesh. But I really got to put shrink tubing on these wires. I think Razor RC showed that, and I was showing it in my video as well. So now remember, I was running a little hot, and you got to have big mah batteries, because if you don't, you'll experience low voltage cut. This area did really good on paddle tires here, so we might put this thing on paddle tires next time I bring it out. Let's go hit another berm over here. Just doesn't turn good enough for me. I mean, it turns, you can see it's turning as long as you're triggering on it, but it won't stay on the berm. Big old rock. You gotta time those backflips. It'll do it, but it's a timing deal for sure. And that rock is probably gonna break this RC. It's gotta be like the right jump to do a backflip. Has to have a kicker at the top of it. See, like that one, motor wire. Definitely the wires are too short. If the motor and ESC are pulling apart that far, causing these motor wires to come off, these wires are just too short. So hopefully they don't tug on them no more. But it's convenient having the body come off that easy. Don't have to fight with pins. I think a Max 6 will do this thing wonders. Feels just like the X-Max, where it just needs that little bit of kick for the powertrain. It does have a better gearing, but I gear my X-Maxes, so I don't really have that issue. But this thing is definitely geared better out of the box. So for a ready run with slaps of batteries in it, it's pretty good. All right, we should be hitting low voltage cut here soon. I'm gonna start walking back to the car so I don't have to carry this pig. Because I think we're probably 40 minutes into filming so far. I wasn't backflipping as hard off Big Bertha. No backflips off Big Bertha. And I think that's because of the powertrain. Now the gearing you can hear is really smooth. Tires got grip. Definitely a very controllable basher. And the tires do pretty good. Sand, dirt. That's it, low voltage cut. It's lost all its kick. There we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.